Earl the True Spence is going down. It's locked and loaded. I feel a lot better now that both fighters have announced the fight and said that it's on. Said they got a date, July 29th. Let's go. I can't wait. This is what we all been waiting for. This has been about a 4 or 5 year argument, I believe, between Crawford fans, Spence fans. Um, I mean, who do you like? I already spoke on who I like, but let me know who y'all really like and why. Let's break it down tonight. People think that I don't really like Errol Spence. I'm a big fan of Errol Spence. I'm a big fan of Terence Bud Crawford. But because how I see the fight breaking down, I think, honestly, in my mind, and like I said, if I'm wrong, I'll speak on myself being wrong the very next day. And I said that I think Terence Bud Crawford would stop Errol Spence in the 7th or 8th round. There's a lot of people who are going to disagree. I'm totally fine with that. Come on here, speak your mind. Let me know how you feel. I got Spence if it goes the distance. I got Bud if it don't. I like that breakdown. That's not a bad breakdown to me. But why do you like Spence if it goes the distance? Bud by 10th round stoppage, uppercut. I can see that. Crawford about to make Spence quit on the stool. Whoa. Now that I ain't see coming. I don't got Errol Spence quitting on the stool. If anything, I think he gonna go out on the shield. I mean, if he gonna go out, I think he gonna go out on the shield. The reason I say that is because Spence has the best jab at welterweight, and that's Bud's weakness. Okay. Jamie Belt, the strength and conditioning coach for Crawford, makes a huge difference. He got Jesus, Jesus Ramos ready for Joey. Dude is top notch. If Bud got Jamie, I got Bud. Going back and forth with this. I don't know too much about Jamie, but I can only respect your word. I got Spence by eye stoppage and CPL broken ribs. Mr. Vegas. He got Spence by eye stoppage. He think he gonna take another orbital bone? On the other hand, Spence lunges in his body shots with power punches, and that can be Spence's downfall against the best counterpuncher at welterweight. This best year of boxing since the last 20 years. A couple broken ribs. Oh, okay, my bad. I thought CPL was the abbreviation. I guess it was. Bo Mack versus Derek James. I mean, this fight, listen, man. This fight, we already know both fighters are world class. We've seen both fighters on a world class level. This fight ain't about the coaches. You know what I mean? All the coaches can do is get them ready. They gonna go in there and really rumble. They gonna go in there and really get it the fuck on. It ain't about somebody out coaching the other one because the heat is on now. I'm gonna keep it real. I like Bo Mack and I like Derek James. And Bo Mack and Derek James both was fighters before. So they both know what it's like to be in there. Bud is one of the best finishers in the sport. Once he smells blood, I believe that to be true. Maybe fight of the year. I think with the hype, I believe it will be fight of the year. Ladies and gentlemen, get the questions in. Please hit the like button because tonight I will only be doing a half hour, due to some stipulations. Errol gonna have to start fast like he normally do and cut the ring off. Bud can't start slow. That's his one downfall. So if he can hurt Spence, it's over. Spence has the work rate and the jab to win the decision. Spence is going to wash that boy. Derek James is a superior to Bo Mack. The fight is going to expose it. I can't get past the name Bo Mack eating Cheeto Puffs. The meme of Bo Mack eating Cheeto Puffs. You in the what? Come on, Patrick Black. Here we go. I think Bud gets brave and tries to go toe-to-toe EJ and gets stopped. Real shit, Mr. Vegas. Who got the better chin? I think Spence breaking down Crawford in the later rounds. The inside game might be a little too much for him. Salute, I got Bud in 10. I got Bud, but his game can't be to fight on the inside with Spence. He too strong. To me, he has to make him miss, make him pay. Spence was on the front foot a lot with Ugas. Crawford will hurt him. My man Raheem said that. Pound for pound sports entertainment, Spence better get his mouthpiece issues together. Hey, Edward, Bud by KO, TKO. I got Bud by KO. Errol will get overzealous with the body attack, and he's going to run into something. If Tony Weeks the ref, then it ain't going past the 5th round. Yo, got me over, Greg. Hey, easy. Stop playing with me, bro. I told you I beat the shit out you. Bud 7th to 10th round by knockout. Bud gonna dog him on the inside and take away what Errol do best. Beats both of them. Pound for pound. Rolly beats both of them. No, not Rolly. And listen, I think this is going to be one of the fights where you're going to see a lot of shit come out because this is a high stakes fight, man. It's a lot riding on this fight. A whole lot. If Earl get treated like Bud did, Kel, I'm going to be pissed. Would you train Rolly? I don't know, bro. It'd take me like a year to work on Rolly before he fight. I would need like a year to work on him because it's going to take me like 4 months to get in his head. The Omaha Wolf in 8. The easy route is over. Tyrese Bowie. Jalen Harris, what's up? What's popping? Ready to see heated conferences. Gonna be tough. I'm gonna be honest, they 2 men in their 30s, they veterans. You know what I mean? They both been up against a lot. They both been through a lot. I don't think the press conference is gonna be all back and forth crazy, like pushing each other and acting stupid. I don't see a whole lot of that. It could, but I just don't see a whole lot of that. EJ, a big, strong welterweight with a great jab, phenomenal body work, and Olympic pedigree. Bud getting stopped in the 10th or 11th round. Damn. Demetrius boxing. The surprise is going to be too many people. The Bud will be stronger fighter. Too many people. The Bud will be the stronger fighter. The Bud. Does Errol have enough defense for Bud? Fentanyl public relations. What's popping? What's going on? Pound for pound, sports entertainment. Winner needs to fight Thurman. I don't think they need to fight Thurman. I just want to see the fight. Shout out to you, Greg. Appreciate that. Me too. If Earl come out like he did with Lamont Peterson versus Chris Algieri, it's going to be over for Bud. What's going through Crawford's mind when he's in the first couple rounds? I think he taking measurements in the first few rounds. He trying to see where the shots is coming from, trying to check your temperature, check your temperament, and see what's going on. Nah, Earl's chin is sus, and Bud just adjusts way too easily. I trust Bud's age of 35 more than I trust EJ making the weight at this point. He's got to be drained from the weight cut. I see a respectable back and forth like their first standoff backstage. You pulling up to the fight? I would like to. Trust me, I would like to. We're going to see what happens. The surprise will be Bud be the stronger fighter. Crawford is going to run around the ring. He will not trade with Errol. Coach, if Devin beats Shakur and Tank is the best... what? Tank, is he the best? Shakur and Tank? Oh, if Devin beats Shakur and Tank, yeah, I would say yes right now. He would be the hottest fighter out right now. If you beat Lomachenko, Shakur Stevenson, and Tank Davis, oh man, you gotta be the baddest motherfucker around. Why can't we get Boots versus DSG or Keith on the undercard? Keith Sean versus Frank for $100. like Don King used to do. I think we gonna get something like that. I don't think you're gonna get Boots and Danny. I think we gonna get something real, you know. Hitchens versus Montana. Who you got? I like both fighters, but Montana Love hasn't been showing me enough, mentally for me to believe that he'll win a fight against Richard Hitchison right now. I think Richard Hitchison is too smart of a fighter. I think he's too much of a boxer, and he's on the high right now. He's on the high right now. He really believes in his skill set. Frank should be on the undercard. I think Frank will be. That David Amnesia knockout was crazy, though. It was crazy. That was a crazy joint. He sat there for that shot, too. Like he ain't see it coming. I mean, maybe he didn't, but you had to know sitting there that close to that guy, he was going to do something like that. What's Earl's best game plan? I think Earl's best game plan is to switch up his attack periodically, like 1 or 2 rounds, keep the pressure, then box for 1 or 2 rounds, then go back to pressure, then box. I think if he keep switching back and forth, I think that'll be his, you know what I mean? I've been following you for like 6 months, though. YSM Media. I know I now follow your channel. I've listened to a lot of cats talk boxing. I told my wife yours is the best spoken word, the beautiful mind of G. Hack. I appreciate that, bro. Shaheem Henderson, I appreciate that. I really do. Greg, do you think that Abdullah Mason kid, the next one? I think Abdullah Mason will make it far because he is a good boxer, but he's a killer. He's a killer. That kid want to really hurt you. The only thing about that, the kid, because he's so young, we don't know how big he is, how big he gonna get. I mean, it's just like with Xander Zayas, right? Remember Xander Zayas, his rise was quick, but then they had to kind of pull back because for real, he like a middleweight now. I mean, I know he's fighting 54, but he really like a middleweight now. Greg, do you think that? Oh yeah, I read that one. Who will win in a fight, me or you? Come on, bro. I'm dangerous, bro. I'm one of the most dangerous men in the world on some real shit. I think it's like, it's probably like, let me see. I'm trying to think. I'm dangerous like after 9/11 it's me. I'm dangerous like that. Like after 9/11 and then it's Greg Hackett. You feel me? Remember how 9/11 was? That was like real, that was crazy. You feel me? True that, true that. Spence is going to challenge Boots outside of his gym. Rocky 5 style. Coach, who in your opinion, most underrated boxer right now? Most underrated boxer. The most underrated? I think underrated maybe, I don't know, underrated? I think that guy Della Santo, the one that beat Ryo. I don't think he get enough respect. What I want to know from these Earl guys is what does he do better than Bud? Debo than you, Greg. Yeah, I like that one too. I like Debo too, but I'm more, yeah. If Bud goes undisputed at 54 to where does he rank all time? Man, that'd be crazy. I don't know. I don't know, bro. That'd be crazy. What are some of the adjustments Crawford needs to make in preparation for being a late starter, knowing Earl is quick to pile on rounds? I think that's a great question too, Shaheen. I think Bud, for one, need to keep an active jab, and he don't have to rush. He don't have to rush because people say he starts slow. He don't have to rush, but he do got to pick up the pace a little bit. But I think he got to play more of the boxing side than more of the fighting side. I don't think he need to go right into the fighting just, right away. I think he need to box a little more, stay tricky, stay slick, stay fast, and then walk, walk Spence to the end of the plank, and then, take the knife and, oh, send him over. What would Bud have to do to neutralize Earl aggressiveness? I think Bud is that guy and it's 50-50, but Spence seemed like a dog. No, Spence is a super dog, but Bud is a super dog. I think Bud, when he do commit to his shots, I think he need to fully commit to his shots and make sure it's good snap on his punches, good power, good speed. Switch up his attack, go to the body, go to the head, go to the body, go to the head. Constantly switch it up. I saw a video of you dancing in the street. That street, right? Oh, wasn't me there. No, that wasn't me. That wasn't me, bro. They lied to everybody. Great fight. Elite action. High level skill. Can't wait. Real shit. Looking forward to Scooter versus Anyway. Great fight. I think a lot of people gonna be surprised at how the fight turns out. 6 rounds. Get him up out of there. What's up, cousin? Crab. What's up, G? What's popping, Gus? Nice improvement on YSM Media, but still the best analysis on boxing. Nice improvement on why. What you mean by that? Nice improvement, but still the best analysis on boxing. Salute, Grant. OG Pritch. But Carl, what's up, Carl? Carl Brown in the motherfucking house. Do you really think Jermaine Ortiz can really give Shakur his first L? I don't think he'll beat Shakur, but I think he'll be very tough for Shakur. Make sure y'all hit the like button, please. Appreciate y'all. Errol sit too much to throw or defend. Bud going to turn him off his center line. EJ's jab right out the gate won't give Bud time to think. EJ working the jab right out the gate. I believe that to be true. But I think Bud is smart enough fighter to know that he might have to deal with that jab. I never seen Bud rush anything. Womack better have all seven Dragon Balls to wish Crawford back. Damn. That's how you feel? Do you watch Laura KO Wood on the zone? Any thoughts on rematch? Think Laura KO's him again? I didn't get to see that fight. I'm sorry about that. I gotta go look on the zone. Check that out. I had Bud, but I now see Spence hurting that boy. Spence goes hard and makes few mistakes, but is talented, but he leaves openings. It's going to be a great fight, ladies and gentlemen. OG, what's up? Hey, Chiefin, what's going on? I just talked to you earlier. Holler at me. Big G, does either fighter become Hall of Fame locked? And if they win, I think both of the fighters still become Hall of Fame. You know what I mean? I just hope they come out of it healthy and, being able to make some more money. I don't think Bud will be able to switch at will in this fight. Maybe not. OG, sub boy. What's going on, AD? Outside of Tank and Shakur, does anybody else beat Haney? I don't know, because I think Haney going up to 40, and it's a lot of smoke at 40, a lot of smoke. So we'll see. There's nobody I could think of off top, but I think if you go up to 40, it's going to get real interesting up there. I still got Terence for a broke face. Damn. One of the best boxing minds out. G-Haggin. I appreciate that, bro. I really do. Errol is coming forward. How does Bud deal with that? Touch and turn, baby. Touch and turn, let you run into something. Who do you think has the better defense between Spence and Crawford? I think it's even with them. You know what I mean? I think because they both seeking destroyers, but the difference is the reason people can't see that is because one of them looks like a seeking destroyer, but really it's both of them. Really, both of them are like that. So because they both like that, I think they both get hit around the same percentage. Shots are getting landed on them. They both get hit with some good shots here and there. But that's what I'm saying. That's what's going to make this a great fight. They both not afraid to take a shot, to get a shot. I meant your other videos had a lot of background noise being in the boxing gym, and it's better now. Keep up the great work, bro. Oh, I appreciate that, man. I really do. I'll try to work on the noise for you. Coach, what fight was your favorite upset? My favorite upset? My favorite upset all time, even though it broke my heart, and I was I think I was a baby when the fight happened, but my favorite upset to watch, though, is Buster Douglas and Mike Tyson. That was crazy. Because that was just a crazy fight. Even though they kind of did Tyson dirty, they gave Buster Douglas like an extra 7 seconds. Salute my guy, G-Hack, one of the most solid dudes in Philly. Appreciate that, Manager Marty. Manager Marty, if you know Manager Marty, we're gonna let the tapes roll. You feel me? We're gonna let the tapes do what they do. Marty be like, I ain't got You ain't got to, what he said, you ain't got to take my word for it. Did you already discuss that topic I had brought up earlier? Um, no, if you want to talk about it again, though, bring it up again. Bud doesn't switch at all at will. He switches once, and that's it. He stays there. If Devin Haney would have fought the last opponent of Shakur Tank, they would have gotten destroyed. They are a lot of opinions, but Devin Haney being the undisputed champ is a fact. Hey, listen. I told somebody the other day. I said, listen. At the end of the day, right? Devin Haney fought the tougher of opponents out of all those guys. I said Lomachenko was the toughest one to fight out of all of them guys because his style is his own style. It's nobody that fight like Lomachenko. It's nobody that fight like him. Even guys that train with him don't fight like him. They don't fight like him. So that was something. That's why that was more of a greater win for Devin Haney because he was the toughest one. Actions speak louder than words. Glad to see you was able to get that work in with your bro. Javante, you're building hell of a fighter, bros. He's developing great. I appreciate that. Any news on Gary Antoine's suspension? What happened with that? I don't know. I'm gonna try to tap into that and see what happened. Hey chat, run them likes up. Can you please run the likes up, please? My man Cortland asked for y'all to run the likes up. If you take a quick second to go ahead and hit that thumb. That you mean one time. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Crawford KO everything at welterweight. We're gonna stop him now. Oh shit. Gee, do you kids know you're famous? I don't know. I don't like to say I'm famous. I I get a lot of love, but I don't like to say I'm famous. I don't like to say I'm famous because I like the rich part better. Y'all can the famous part. I like to look at it like I'm just a social person. I like to talk to people. I like to talk boxing. I like to talk real shit. You know what I mean? I'm cool with that. The famous part, I ain't famous yet. I want to, you know what I mean? Once I start having like $400 breakfasts and shit like that, then we could talk. I start paying like $400 for breakfast, and I ain't did nothing but had a fried egg on a bagel or some shit. Then we know we talking. Spence is very defensively responsible. Mm, mm. The thing is with Spence can be so overwhelming that guys don't want to throw. You know what I mean? So it may appear that way. He do get his hands back up. He do. I ain't gonna say he don't get his hands back up. He do get his hands back up. But you gotta throw with that motherfucker. Can you see a draw? That would make the rematch 10 times bigger. It actually would. Actually would. What you think about Tiger Johnson? I like Tiger Johnson. I think he need to move his head a little more, but I like Tiger Johnson. What do you think is more durable between Spence and Bud? Who do you think is more durable? I think Bud is more durable, to be honest. Roy and Tarver, that joint killed my man Cav. One of my stable mates, Cav Carmody. Oh man, when Roy got knocked out, he sat there, he stared at the screen. He was stuck, he started crying and shit. That shit was crazy. Will Anthony Yardy ever be champion at 175? I believe he could have been recently. He could have beat Better BF, but he let Better BF push his pace too hard. Boots is a real switch hitter, not Bud. Devin, I think Bud is a switch hitter though, but you know, we all have our opinions. Devin, the youngest in the big three and the most accomplished, undisputed. Yeah, that's great. That's definitely different. Win or lose, Earl taking one of Terrence's eyes. Damn, this fight going to take something out of both men. That's real shit. I believe that statement. Peace. Peace, Coach G. Gratitude for the insightful breakdowns. I think you got elite level analysis. What do you think about Wilder and Joshua? I like Wilder and Joshua. I like that fight a lot. The thing is, mentally, I think Wilder is back. Joshua, it's tough to say. Joshua don't really take advantage of who he is and what he got going for himself. He really be like trying to test everything out. I think if you fight Wilder, if Joshua fight Wilder, that's a dangerous thing to do because Wilder know exactly what he want to do. He want to break your head. You don't think Ryan wouldn't KO Lomo? I do. No, he wouldn't beat Lomachenko. He wouldn't even beat Lomachenko. Hackett versus Malnaji would look like Porter versus Malnaji. I don't know, it might look worse than that. When Boots fighting? I think Boots fighting in July now. I saw a farmer post he fighting on the 24th in Philly. Who he fighting? I ain't seen nothing yet. He might be fighting Hank. Second that. I want the money, motherfucker. Fuck the fame. Motherfuck the fame. Yeah, real shit. I mean, once I start eating the $400 breakfast, and I'll be like, all right, that's cool. When I looked at the fight again, I had Devin 8-4, Lomo 1 rounds, 7-9, 10-11. No bullshit. I paid 200 pay-per-view to see G knock Paulie fuck out. Smash that like button for my guy. Let's get him in algorithms already, man. I appreciate you, DJ. Tell him Jalil gonna be that guy. Watch to soon. Watch out. Jalil gonna be the guy. One of the guys. But I think Jalil gonna be a 54-pounder. He gonna go. He getting big. He a big kid, bro. I don't think he gonna make 47 for too long. Spence go. I cried when Tarver put Roy out. Real shit. My man cried. I remember my man cried. Do you think Devin finished his career at 47 or higher? Yeah, I think 47. Spence got some good defense blocking punches with his elbows. He do. Facts. He can switch mid combo, but don't do it like Boots. Can't wait to see how Ryan Garcia looks with Derrick James. I think Ryan is a Disney character with no heart. Hopefully Derrick James teach him some dog. Hey, I think he a little better than a Disney character though. But close to it though. I ain't gonna boot switches more fluidly than Bud. Better results because he has power in both hands. I think people give Bud too much credit in regards to that. Thought on Lomo moving to #1 WBC ahead of Shakur. I think that's dirty. But I think they're gonna try to make Shakur and Lomachenko. They gonna listen. This is what they gonna do with Lomachenko. They gonna keep hyping him up and keep getting his heart broken. Tank versus Aaron Pryor, great fucking fight. I think Aaron Pryor activity would have gave Tank a world of trouble. I feel like Lomo's biggest problem is that he has a problem with reverting back to that amateur style. A lot of pity pass shots against Haney. That's true. Absolutely true. Who you got in the Garcia versus Lara fight? I don't know. I think Lara is the better boxer, and I think Garcia is working on his boxing, but he need to be more active, and he got to bring that power out. I mean, I think Lara edges it maybe 60-40. Spence jab is a motherfucker, real talk, and plus he got power in both hands from what I see, for sure. G, is Meldritella still around? Yeah, Meldritella still be around. Meldritella, not too long ago, I think got into it with one of his tenants at his house and shit. One of his houses. And me end up I think he ended up going to jail for like a day. But he good dude though. Meldritella good dude. Your perspectives are on point, young brother. I'm now a new subscriber. Stay blessed. Don Howard, I appreciate that. Appreciate you tapping in, bro. It's on. Let's go, bud. Is he able to stop that forward pressure on the back foot? I think so. One thing what people don't understand about Bud, and I think they assume about him that he's not strong because of his frame. Because his frame don't look strong, people don't think he's strong. Motherfucker hurt you, man. And he got a lot of knockouts. Bud got like 30 knockouts. I don't know why people be disrespecting him. And everything at welterweight been punched. Even if it's not what y'all call the top tier guys, still been some good fighters. Knocked them out. Sometimes, see, what people don't understand is sometimes when guys fight and they lose, they was a good fighter before they lost. That fight just fucked them up. Who wins, Jamal Charlo or Demetrius Andre? That's a great fight. I think Demetrius Andre gives him trouble, but I think Jamal Charlo might pull it out. But then again, I don't know. But I ain't like how Boo Boo Andre looked that last fight. Bud training Colorado too, for sure. Dev should move up and get that easy belt from Rolly real quick. I think that's going to happen. Get Nico Ali Walsh the fuck out of here. He be looking fuck terrible. I heard he looked terrible the other night. All right, ladies and gentlemen, because of some personal reason, I gotta get up out of here. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? It was great while it lasted. I know I shorted y'all on this one. You know what I mean? I gotta call to connect, get some shit right. Make sure I come correct next time. I'm sorry. What's my workout schedule? What you mean? Me personally? Or for the fighters? For the fighters, I just like a lot of we working on sharp shit, a lot of shadow boxing. I mean, a few rounds of pad work, just staying sharp. That's real shit. Fighter is the most dangerous after receive the first L. Dre Knight, bro, real talk, man. Down here, you missed a big fish. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all for coming through, hollering at me. Thank you so much. I gotta get to it. You know what I mean, to my nightcap. I'm sorry I shorted y'all tonight. I gave y'all a half. I mean, I don't usually do that. You know, I usually rip it up. But, I mean, I got to take care of some business. I appreciate y'all again. You know what I mean? Thank you for fucking with me. I fucks with y'all. You know what I mean? All your questions, you can hit me up on Greg Hackett 86 on Instagram, Greg Hackett 215 on Twitter, Greg Hackett on Facebook. Hit me up. I mean, send me some questions or send me some videos you want me to talk about. I'm gonna hook them up. I don't know. I just want to thank y'all, man. Appreciate it. You know what I mean? It's all love, fentanyl. Appreciate you, bro. Stay safe in these streets for sure. I'm out here. I'm out here. Appreciate y'all. Thank you. I'm saving this live, though, for sure. Hey, Eagle City. You already know, cousin. Hey, yo.